All right. Hey everyone, I'm Cecil Laird.
Jaime and Fuego here.
And this is your horror show news
with booze.
Once
Cheers,
again.
sir.
Absolutely.
With your Superman glass.
And we have people sneaking around the set.
Shit, I tried that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, you guys, we are here once again to talk about the week's top horror news stories, and it is a packed week.
Damn right.
And we actually had to whittle it down from more than 10 to 10, when some weeks we only have 6, stretching for it.
And that's because I wanted to talk like all Stephen King news, and there was 3 stories omitted, but the one that I can honorably mention is the confirmation that we do have Mike Flanagan directing and being fast-tracked at Warner Brothers, the Dr. Sleep, the Shining sequel. Very excited about that.
Yep, Fuego did a whole episode about it.
Check that out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So go back and check out one of the last Hail to Stephen King's, and you'll find out all about that. But Fuego, let's dive into this week, shall we?
This is a story that I'm curious if you've heard about, sir. So basically, everything is about retconning now. Everything is about, especially after Alien 5 and the aborted Neil Blomkamp, we're not going to take into consideration Alien 3 and Resurrection and everything. We're just going to go right back and do a sequel to the second film. Well, apparently they're taking that approach with Robocop now. The original writer, yes, the original writer, his name is Edward Neurmeyer, I'm guessing. I hope I'm not butchering the pronunciation there. But he is apparently working on a direct sequel, so nothing to do with the 2, 3, and 4. And I know Frank Miller at one point worked on that sequel for Robocop 2, which was totally butchered by the time it actually hit the screen. But nonetheless, this would be a direct sequel, and I'm curious at the possibility of this because I think the original Robocop is fantastic. But my question for you is, would you buy this idea for $1?
I actually am on board for this. I don't mind them skipping those sequels because
2 was okay.
I thought 2 was okay too, with the crazy serial killer being put in the robot brain.
And didn't they have like kid drug dealer craziness or something in
Yeah,
the second one?
yeah, a little bit, but it still wasn't nearly as good as the first one.
That's because Paul Verhoeven didn't direct any of the sequels, man.
No, exactly.
And he was so good.
So I'd be totally on board for them just going back to that and bringing back Murphy in all his glory.
Yeah.
I don't think it could obviously still be the same actor at this point.
Yeah,
but
Peter Weller?
Peter Weller,
yeah. Yeah, no, he was damn good. And he was the Robocop in the first 3, but not the television series, if I remember right.
Correct, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, hyper-violent sci-fi, I'm always for that. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Now, before we move on to the next one, let's give some shout-outs.
We've
got Ralph Zabielski. He'd buy that for $1. Reanimator is here. Channel Sundown is here. Rushmore 309 is here. Mark Pearson. Amanda Darrington. Anibal. Sam Power. The Reader in Black. Beth S. Tyler S. Old Fart. Everyone is here. Thank you guys very much.
Dave actually wanted to put a neck brace on me and have me try to sue the horror show for faulty chairs.
For absolutely $0 is what you get. But
unfortunately, yes.
All right, so let's move on, Fuego. We got a lot of news to get through.
I know we do. So the second one is one that I have major mixed feelings about because of the fact that I was a major, like we're talking major wrestling fan for like 15 years probably. From the time I was a little kid and I was doing WWF with my little brothers and we're having hardcore matches, hitting each other with milk jugs and stuff like that, and jumping off the couches and whatnot, beating the crap out of each other. But the guy that made me not like the WWE as they later branded themselves was John Cena. Now, I know that I hated the rapper angle, whatever the shit that they were trying to do with him at the time. I couldn't stand it. But I know he's trying to follow in the footsteps of The Rock and Batista, and he's trying to be an actor. And he is in talks to be Duke Nukem.
I would totally be on board
He
for that.
looks the part.
I would totally be on board
You're
for that.
on board with this.
I would. I don't mind Cena. I actually kind of like him. He doesn't have the same amount of charm that The Rock does.
Hell no, not
but he
even
has
close,
way
dude.
more charm than a lot of actors, or a lot of wrestlers out there.
Yeah.
So
More so than Hogan?
Yes.
Ooh,
yeah.
I love Suburban Commando,
Fuck
bro.
That's just your nostalgia.
I was
talking.
frozen today.
That's your nostalgia talking. No,
I
Cena is good. I actually enjoy
in it,
Cena. I don't mind Cena at all.
What have you seen him in that you like?
He was hilarious as a side role in something recently in a comedy.
I know he was in the one with the pardon my French, the chubby blonde comedian girl.
Amy Schumer.
Amy
right.
Schumer.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's hilarious in that. Yeah. That was actually what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And then she's like talking about talk dirty to me or something. And he's like saying the dumbest shit.
Yeah, dude, he's funny, man. He's very self-aware. He did a movie. I think he did The Marine too, so he knows how to do dumb action movies.
Those are the WWE.
But I like
action films.
That's when he showed that that he had more range than that was when he did the Amy Schumer movie, even though I'm not a huge Amy Schumer fan.
Yeah. Well, all of the shoot interviews that those wrestlers do hopefully helps their skills adapt to just talking off the cuff, maybe ad-libbing a little bit in the comedic situation. But
how could a wrestler not be perfect for Duke Nukem?
I know.
Because that's all they do is spout their their one-liners and shit.
Most of which he stole from Army of Darkness and Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
Just to be fair. But
yeah, fair enough.
Nonetheless, no director attached, nothing beyond that, but apparently it is in production at Paramount and Platinum Dunes, so this is a real thing, guys, seeing a probably PG-13 Duke Nukem film, and he will go to strip clubs and they'll be wearing like the little whatevers. I don't know. That was the big thing about Duke Nukem 3D, remember, is the fact that it was like more like sexualized and whatever, and he was like going out with his cash and whatnot. I prefer Shadow Warrior. Did anybody ever play that? That was a great 3D Realms game. Anyway.
A couple new shout-outs. Sandra's here. Sandra, I saw your tweet. I'm sorry to hear about it. I hope it turns out better than you think it might.
That is super bummer.
We also got T's and P's.
Totally.
Flip It a Hippo is here. Cecil Buzzcut for 20,000 subs. No, I might do it for like 30,000 if we get to. We're headed towards 20,000. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, 17's been chugging very quickly.
Yeah, like we're already over 17.4. So. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm not doing cornrows, Mark Pearson at 20. Sorry,
Scream Crack is here. I like that name. Sassy Southern Gamer Melissa, 2 streams. Nice. Hey, Sassy. Every Sunday we have 2 streams.
Business as usual.
Yeah,
Melissa.
Every Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I was frozen today.
Thankfully, yes.
But that was Kristopher Lloyd.
It was Kristopher Lloyd who said that.
Yeah, but that was you were talking about Hulk Hogan, and then you quoted Kristopher Lloyd
because it's one of the classic quotes from a fun movie with Hulk Hogan in it.
But it wasn't even Hogan that said the line.
He fights the fucking Undertaker in it.
Your point was trying to compare him to Cena, and you quoted not even Hogan from the movie.
Out of context, I was just saying that was Hulk Hogan in a good movie.
Okay, I like Rushmore.
Barred. How about No Holds Barred?
Rushmore. No wonder Cecil changed the show to a standing format. He's trying to keep Fuego from hurting himself.
Thanks, guys.
All right, what's up, guys? Homework break, says Matt Reyes. Good to see you, buddy. Okay, Fuego next. Oh, OCD Horror. What up, Chase? All right. Star Clark is here, too.
That's his alter ego.
I know. Star Clark is here, too. What's up?
Yeah, OCD Horror actually recommends that everybody watch Tragedy Girls. It's a fantastic film. And watch his review on his YouTube channel.
All right, what's next? I want to know what the hell this is about, because I read it, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. So, first and foremost, they are saying that God Particle, which is the third in the Cloverfield series, is being rebranded as Cloverfield Station. I know last week we discussed the fact that there's that viral website which is on, and so on and so forth. But the big thing beyond the title change that everybody is speculating so much about this past week is that there was a report that the new Paramount president of Paramount Pictures wants to basically just wash their hands of the property. He doesn't think it's as lucrative as they want. They want to just go in other directions, and they're trying to sell it to Netflix, which would mean it would arrive even earlier than, I believe it was an April release date. If I look. April 20th is where at least the current release date was. But, dude, this film has been delayed a couple times at this point, as you and I both know. It was originally supposed to come out last October. I think there was even a date before that. So, I don't know. I'm very intrigued by this film, taking the Cloverfield mythology and going to space with it. I love space horror so much. I don't know, do you think Netflix would be a good home for this property, especially with the success of stuff like, Bright and various other...
Absolutely, why not? I mean, if it takes off, then they can put more money behind monster movies. Why not?
People are speculating that it's like Paramount doesn't want to put all the money into marketing this film, especially with all of the different hiccups that it's had. And so they're like, you know what? Sell it off to Netflix, make a profit based on what we've already invested in it, and then just let Netflix fuck with it, is basically what they're kind of thinking.
That's fine. For some properties, I'm fine with that. You know what I mean?
Well, we might get to see it earlier based on that factoid as well. I'm super intrigued by this film. It's a predominantly international cast. I'm not familiar with the director, but, I didn't like the original Cloverfield that much, but I loved Cloverfield Lane. I loved where they did something drastically different with the property. So I'm totally cool and on board with this. And as long as we get to see it early, even if it's unfortunately not on a big screen, space stuff I'd love to see on a big screen. But that's really the only qualm that I would have with this, if that is indeed the case. So we have anything else interesting comment-wise going on? What do you guys think about Cloverfield? Do you like the series? Do you think John Goodman was snubbed out of an Oscar since it's Oscar season right now?
I don't know, but I know I'm excited about this because I like space horror too, and I like monsters, and I like the Cloverfield movies, especially the first one. I really,
I just recently
really am excited about
repurchased that film, and yeah, I need to make some time to rewatch it. Yeah, good.
Definitely.
Yeah. So story number 4, Happy Death Day. In my opinion, and this is actually a Chase Smith OCD horror approved story. Yeah, he actually liked that one after ragging on that. We had a fun Twitter battle the other day, so shout out OCD horror. Go subscribe, guys. But Happy Death Day was a movie that I had a ton of fun with, and I think you did too. We were both like very surprised by how enjoyable that film was, despite being PG-13 Blumhouse horror. And there's already chatter about a sequel. Now, the way they frame the storytelling, I guess a sequel kind of makes sense with this, but she was doing a recent interview with Collider, the actress Jessica Roth, yeah, it's probably Roth, but the girl who played Tree, basically, who went from super bitch to endearing and enjoyable and everything. She was saying that the director's idea for this sequel is to go start right from where the first film left off, take it Back to the Future 2 status, and just go like back in time and try to get to the root of why she was reliving that experience in the first place. And that's the director's idea, because it was a writer-director. That excites the hell out of me, because I thought that film was a shit ton of fun, man. Do you think there's viable area here for a sequel with what they did?
I think so. Yeah. I think so. I mean, I hope we don't have to relive the same stuff over and over again from the first movie.
I remember in Back to the Future 2, we did, just with other people there. Back to the Future 2, by the way, guys, is my favorite in the entire trilogy.
Well,
Hate
me
me for it.
No, a lot of people think that, including myself, but...
my dad loves number 3 with the wake-up juice, man. I don't know. He's like, Joey, get some wake-up juice. That's what my dad's all about, is Back to the Future 3, but anyway.
Yeah, no, but I'm excited about Happy Death Day. I think it could be, just as fun a sequel, and I'm a little bit wary about the idea, but I'll have to see its execution.
It was obviously lucrative, and so they're like, let's go back to the well, let's do something with this property, it's obviously viable, that's the Hollywood mentality, guys. Yeah. Anything interesting in the comments from the peeps?
There's a lot of love for Sandra, so we don't need to dive too deeply into it.
Surprises of the year, really enjoyed it. Yes, Rushmore, you're right. I really enjoyed breaking a chair earlier tonight too. It's great. Yeah. Okay. Now I see what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, Anibal, I wouldn't do a sequel to Happy Death Day. I thought it was a good little story, but not to do a sequel. I kind of agree with that. I don't think it necessarily needs a sequel. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And actually, Chase from OCD is actually reminding me that in the home release there is the alternate ending where she does in fact.
But they can't make sequels to alternate endings. They have to make sequels to what was theatrically released.
I agree. Rodimus Prime. Wow, that's a name I haven't seen in a hot minute. What's up?
What up, Ron? Good to see you, buddy.
So need to see Happy Death Day. Yes, Ray, you need to see it, girl. It's pretty damn good. So we will jump on to the next story, and this is one that I also have a little bit of mixed feelings about, personally. So they are redeveloping What We Do in the Shadows as a FX American television series.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're going to take that same idea.
It took me a second to wrap my mind around it. I'm like,
you're like
okay.
Yeah, so it's
well, no, because then we could get a
documentary status. And
that's fine, because we could get a whole episode.
As opposed to Wellington, it's going to be somewhere in America.
No, but we could get a whole episode dedicated to like the swearwolves. Well,
they didn't give the indication that was going to necessarily...
No, I know not that specifically, but my point is, the swearwolves just played a small part in What We Do in the Shadows.
And that's
It'd be nice to have a whole episode exploring that, really. You know what I mean?
Well, they're supposed to be doing a sequel film called We're Wolves, and that's the one that they've been in development with since the original film.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, sorry.
Yeah, he's on his phone on air, guys.
No, we had a reminder going off. We still have one going off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, it's ruining everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be still written by Jaime Clement.
So it's not going to be about the vampires we know.
No, it's going to be different vampires, presumably, in America as opposed to... But We don't even know that bit for sure. We know it's been picked up by FX. There is a pilot that has been ordered, and presumably going the series based on the notoriety of the property. But they also have the Wellington Police and or Paranormal Investigation, whatever spinoff that is still in development. We still have the We're Wolves, which is going to be the theatrical sequel that's still in development. So, man, Jermaine and Taika Waititi, the director of the amazing Thor Ragnarok, one of my 10 favorite films of last year. Seriously, amazing flick. Those guys are really milking this property proper, and we actually got to interview, or at least Ms. Von Slaughter, who has been absent from the channel for a hot minute. She broke a heart basically with one of those vampires.
Oh man!
Yeah, remember?
Deacon.
When you become vampire, you become very sexy.
Yeah, Deacon did his sexy dance with Susie, but it didn't put her under his spell like he was hoping.
Yeah, he was hoping to glamour her into going to the Grand Canyon with him after Mad Monster. Mm-hmm. That didn't transpire.
Nope.
But she was thinking about it, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Rushmore
really 309 says, so it would be like The Office with vampires? That's actually probably not far off.
But The Office with Vampires was that
no, that's not
the
what
movie
it was.
you and I watched.
Stop it.
It totally was.
It was trying to be, but it wasn't.
That was a good movie.
It just happened in an office. It didn't do the office format that I can recall.
What the hell was the name of that film? I'm trying to remember.
No.
Not The Night Watchman. There was another one Cecil and I did that was
what's the vampire office movie, guys?
Yeah, they actually follow me on Twitter.
Fail.
Who's saying fail?
I'm saying
you
fail.
to me?
Yeah. Because you can't remember the name and they follow you on Twitter.
They do. They do.
Dino is here.
Blood-sucking bastards.
That's the one. Blood-sucking
bastards. They follow me on Twitter. I actually really liked that film.
I did too. Did we ever review it on the channel?
We reviewed it. I don't know if we ever put it up. We totally filmed a review.
Did we really?
Yeah. At least I think we did.
I don't think we did.
Dead silence.
No, I don't think we did, dude.
Loud noises.
All right, well, we have a number of reviews to record anyway, so, Jesus.
Give me fangs.
Yeah, Fuego and I have a number of movies that we've watched, but we haven't reviewed yet, so that's coming soon. Blood-sucking Freaks.
Okay.
No, it's Blood-sucking Bastards.
Yeah,
You're right.
I don't think it's Blood-sucking Freaks.
No, it's Blood-sucking Bastards. It was alliterative.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so
yeah, what we do in the shadows, television series. Are you guys excited? What are your thoughts? Give us some shit if we don't. Anyway.
What's next, Fuego?
Yes, next is going to be more television news.
No, why is this?
We had to put it in here because of the fact that there's a lot of uproar about it. In fact, Holly Marie Combs tweeted about how pissed she is about this reboot of Charmed that has been ordered to series by the CW, and they're saying it's from. He's upset. It's okay, buddy. It's from.
Charmed is not horror.
It's witches, bro.
I know. I'm just saying, Charmed was so much more of a, chick show than any kind of horror show.
Well, than Buffy, I mean.
Way less so than Buffy.
Okay, it was basically, if you think of Charmed, it's in between Gilmore Girls and Buffy, somewhere in that
Charmed
weird
is,
gray
if
area.
Gilmore Girls is one end of the timeline and Buffy is the other, Charmed is 80% Gilmore Girls, dude. That is such a, No.
Well, that's why it's a double story, bro.
I know.
But, yeah.
I'm railing against Charmed because it disagreed with me terribly when I tried it.
The three of them were so pretty. And it was
what?
I know. Anyway, Charmed has been ordered to reboot. Jane the Virgin, writer.
Nether Beast Incorporated is a sequel? Fuck, I didn't know that.
What is?
She said there's two, Bloodsucking Bastards and Nether Beast Incorporated. I don't know if that's true. I'm actually not that wasted, Dino, believe it or not.
No, he's just tired.
No, I just really... I'm
day.
tired. Yeah, it's been a long day, but I just don't really like Charmed at all. Sorry, go ahead. What were you saying?
Now I see what you're saying. No, but I was forced by an ex-girlfriend to watch a lot of Charmed. It's okay. It's not that interesting. It's definitely much more soap opera than it is horror.
Yeah,
but
it just wasn't
there was
my
a lot of
alley,
uproar from the previous cast members saying, why are they doing this? It's almost like anyone who acted on a property that is being remade, they have one of two reactions to it, and it's usually not indifference. It's like they're either totally okay with it, or they get pissed and they're like, that's sacred ground. You can't waltz on that shit. And that's what Holly Marie Combs did, even though she was the least interesting of all the sisters on that show, including the recasting when Dorothy left. And they brought on Rose McGowan. He was banging Marilyn Manson at the time. But, I mean, I don't know. It's supposed to be a more fierce and feminist take on Charmed. Us as two men, I really don't know how much insight we can give to that. It's supposed to be very representative of certain movements in Hollywood. So, there's that. Yeah. the white American male is the most hated person on the planet right now, which kind of sucks for us. But
it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's fine. I try to do good and be nice. Dead Inside is the show that I'm a little more interested in, though, that the CW has ordered, because of the fact that it's about a brother and sister duo where they're both detectives, and then the brother dies, and then the sister continues on, trying to solve some of the cases that they were working on. However, he returns in ghost form to try to assist her in the process, and so I think CW is starting to sweat because they know Supernatural is like right there on the brink of being done, and so they're like, how the hell are we going to fill the void? We need some other show in a similar paranormal kind of capacity, and that's what I think them ordering a pilot and checking out the series possibilities of this is. So yeah, that's at least where I'm at. I'm curious about this Dead Inside. I really DGAF is where I'm at for DGAF is where I'm at for the Charmed reboot. So if anybody knows what that entails, yes, you do indeed know. So another CW bit of news, formerly the WB Network and the Dancing Frog and all that business, and probably the reason why I'm wearing this tie here today is the fact that we have the title confirmation for the CW very strange Scooby-Doo crossover that they're doing with the show Supernatural on the 13th season of the show. Who would have ever thought they would call it Scooby-Natural?
I mean, what do you mean, whoever thought? I think that would be the first thing that would come to mind.
Yeah, that's a new thing called sarcasm, which all the kids are really fond of on the streets from what they tell me. But I'm still trying to... trying to soak it up.
I don't appreciate the attitude about it, Fuego.
Really, no. I actually stole that quote from Shallow Hal. So there you go.
Why isn't this not working?
Cecil is trying to do
I gotta select the event.
A little bit of remedy. But
there we go.
Yeah, so it's going to air sometime in March. Once Supernatural comes back on air, it's in that little mid-season break. Sometime in March, it is the 16th episode of the show. Presumably, it's going to be just one of those little one-off episodes, kind of like, how in the X-Files they always had the, like Creature of the Week episodes, and then they had the ones that had the more, like, threads with the entire story arc. I have noticed a similar trend with Supernatural and all the seasons that I've watched, and, I mean, shit, dude, the way that I described it when you first invited me to start watching the show, which I inevitably fell in love with because it's a great show, was X-Files and Buffy mushed together, but I guess this pairing makes sense, right?
Yeah, I think it does, honestly. After, 12 and a half years, why not have them cross over with Scooby-Doo? I think I'm excited to see how it happens, and I imagine it's going to start in the live-action realm, and then they'll be sent to a weird dimension where, or will it be the return of the trickster?
Oh, please, give me Gabriel.
What was that noise from off camera?
Yes. That was that was some enunciation from Ms. Brittany Lee. She has opinions about this, apparently. They're already doing a Supernatural spinoff. Yes, we have heard about that, and it's going to have the sheriff lady whose name's eluding me. Maybe you'll remember the one who took in the two girls, Fudgicles. Jody, yes.
Jody Mills.
Jody Mills,
yeah.
Yeah. So they have a spinoff which is about her.
Her name is Kim Rose.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then, yes, there was chatter about an iZombie crossover. But, Mr. OCD, you're actually mistaken, sir, because the Sabrina show is now on Netflix. It's not on the CW anymore.
All right, let's do a Shaggy off. You ready? Sam Power gave us a quote. Let's do it.
Okay.
Like Zoidscopes, a monster's killing Sam and Dean! All right, it doesn't work as well when we both do it at the exact same time. But
I thought we were trying to harmonize, yo.
Well, I mean, we may have achieved that.
We have sang things before.
We harmonized in the worst way possible.
In the worst way.
Stream health.
Oh no!
I see Skippy Skip.
Oh no!
Is it skipping, guys?
Skipping.
All right, sorry.
I want a Stoner Bunny movie.
Will you make the chat box bigger, please? Well, I don't know. Are you guys getting skips all of a sudden?
What? Lag City, that's what Anthony's saying. No! It's like with Channel Sundown.
No, don't lag on us. No! How far are we?
We still have 3 stories left.
Fudgesicles.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can change
You said that there would be fudgicles, Cecil. You said there'd be fudgicles.
No, I can't change midstream. We can't change it midstream, guys.
No!
It doesn't say it's a bad connection here, but...
It seems to be...
Is it back, guys? Are we better? Was it a temporary lag?
Yes, I have no idea what was said after Jody Mills. No!
All good now.
Okay, Mark Pearson says all good now, so maybe it was just like a little hiccup.
Yeah, it might have just been a little hiccup. All right, I'm going to make the chat box bigger. I'm going to make it bigger in the most least helpful way.
I thought that they have... don't they have their own chat box that they can look at? Oh, no, that's right. If they have
they don't.
If they have it full screened, yeah, they can.
Well, I'm going to block Fuego if we do that, so I'm going to just at least move it over.
I'm sure Chase is fine with that.
I don't mind blocking me. Here, you guys don't need to see my big-ass body, so there we go. Hey, it's the half Cecil and Fuego show.
Hey, hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Hey,
hey,
what's up? Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you? Hey, what's going on? Hey.
All right, so moving
next
along.
Next up, we have a Sprinkle on the stage, and she's going to be dancing to
Sprinkle. Reset the router, Anibal. I can't reset the router in the middle of the stream, bro.
Come on, man. Anyway,
all right. It looks like we're okay right now.
Great to
Any Until Dawn fans, Bells Breckenridge, welcome. Haven't seen you before. We have done the Rush of Blood VR Let's Play on the channel, and I did play and love Until Dawn. We did not do it. Actually, we did do a stream.
I was going to say Marsha did, right?
We did, but she never sent me the files to put on the channel. Actually, I don't know. Maybe they are on the channel. Just look up Until Dawn, the horror show. There might be some Let's Plays of it. You guys are like Strange Brew over here, eh?
I could have sworn y'all did something.
Possibly. All right, go ahead, Fuego. What's next?
Okay, so the next one is more from the CW. We have like a triple bit of information from this network. I don't watch the Archie show. Have you watched Riverdale?
No, I have not watched Riverdale. I do not care to watch Riverdale.
I don't care to watch Riverdale.
One of my favorite YouTubers, the Black Nerd, Andre Meadows.
I interviewed
him. I did interview him. Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
He's on the channel.
Nice job.
Excuse me while I pick up this YouTube name. All right, thank you very much. I dropped that. Just dropped that a little bit ago.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah. Well, hey, while you're down there.
The Saints. I love it.
But yeah, so I forgot why I even brought up Andre.
Apparently, Sprinkle is my stripper name. Anyway, you brought it up because of the fact that something Riverdale. Did he review Riverdale?
He reviewed all of Riverdale and he loves it.
Did he review the shit out of it?
He even said afterwards he was going into it thinking he would not like it, going into it to make fun of it, and then he ended up really, really liking it.
That's what I've heard a lot of people saying, and it's like a more serious take on it. And I mean, shit, you probably didn't go into Teen Wolf thinking it was going to be great, and then you liked that, so. Who knows?
True.
Maybe
I really loved Teen Wolf. I thought that was great. Although I didn't watch the last season.
But this is the only bit of Stephen King news I was able to slip in this week.
Lydia Young is here. What's up?
Yes. But nonetheless, Riverdale on April 18th is doing an episode. It's going to be all about Carrie the Musical.
Carrie the Musical?
Yes, which has been a...
what musical?
Well, it's a stage production that I'm not sure if it was on Broadway.
What musical are we carrying?
Carrie. We're actually carrying on our wayward sons.
There will be peace. One or two people might have laughed at that joke. Probably not. But
where's my supernatural fans at? Come on, y'all. No, but so they're going to do an entire episode about Carrie the Musical. They're going to feature 11 songs from the Broadway play. And, April 18th. I saw the screenshot.
Fancy is Fuego's stripper name.
Fancy, huh? I don't know who was talking.
That would be Amanda.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know how she would know. But.
Go ahead.
Yeah. In any event, I have to give a shout out to Maddie McCobb from the Channel Sundown.
Speaking
of the fact that he is there. So go subscribe to Channel Sundown because Maddie does these reviews of horror musicals, which is pretty rad.
He just reviewed Ash vs. Evil, or the Evil Dead musical, right?
He did. Yep. He did. Yeah, which I have... every time I go to Vegas, I want to see it, but it's like anytime I go to Vegas, I'm too busy, like, gambling and drinking and, other things. And so, yeah, it's like, what the hell? But nonetheless, I'm curious about them injecting this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Fancy Divine. I think that works very well, guys.
And I'm going to be dancing too.
Sorry, I had to do it. Tyler S. said Fancy
Guns
Divine.
Guns N' Roses, Night Train.
I like that. Dancing now to the brand new release, Cry, Little Sister from Marilyn Manson, Fancy Divine. Go ahead, boy. Do it. Do it.
Cry, little sister.
That's not what I wanted you to do.
I know, that's not what you wanted.
I wanted you to dance on a pole.
You wanted me to start dancing sexy.
Go ahead. Right.
Yeah. But,
Chris Mueller.
So, Riverdale, yeah, we've gone way off course at this point. Yep. But, thank you, news.
Stream complete.
What?
What? No.
We still had 2 stories. No.
Hang on. We're back. Low output. It's not.
So we gotta just speed through this shit then.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna have to speed through the rest of this. Sorry.
Yeah, we're having a Channel Sundown moment, unfortunately.
Fuck, God damn it.
Sucks.
I have no idea how much we missed now. You are back. Offline.
Stream's good again. Offline? No. YouTube hates horror. Yes, Rodimus Prime.
YouTube hates horror. Hashtag save YouTube horror.
Yes.
They're actively killing us, you guys. They're actively killing us.
They're trying to systematically
Holy shit.
make us extinct. It's
Video output low still.
Yeah, but it's I guess since it's
Cox is screwing us.
and we're 30
Cox is
minutes
screwing
in
us.
with nearly 30 people.
No.
Oh my god.
Cox
Yes.
is screwing you.
The Channel Sundown cursed internet is spreading apparently from Texarkana all the way to Phoenix.
I'm going to have to call Cox and yell at them again.
Started lagging when I got on. It's my fault. Anthony, it's not your fault,
Anthony,
bro.
why'd you do that to us?
I'm enjoying the freeze frame of Fuego looking confused. Thank you, Ray.
All right, we got to knock it out quick.
Let's speed through. Okay, that's what she said. We got
Cox sucks, says old fart.
Yeah, he knows.
That's funny.
He knows.
All right.
Okay, so let's just speed through the last of this crap.
Here we go.
because,
Let's speed through it.
So this is a story that I was originally going to omit, and you thought that it was good enough to put on because of the fact that we're both big Jurassic World fans and
Yep.
Jurassic Park fans. So in 2019, they are actually going to be doing a full, like, United States, presumably, even beyond that, international tour. This is going to entail Jurassic World Live. There's going to be 40-foot tall dinosaurs.
Guys, we're trying again.
We're trying out, but
Here's
it's
the thing.
But it's green this time.
Yeah, here's the thing, guys. We just checked. My speed is perfect. It's not Cox this time. It's something else. It's YouTube or something.
Presumably YouTube.
I don't know. Maybe it is hashtag... Oh, my God. Look at... Maybe it is hashtag save HorrorTube. I don't know. This is crazy. Let's just finish this off real quick, and then we can figure it out afterwards.
Maybe,
Yeah.
sort of, kind of.
Stream is continuing. Hurry up.
Okay,
Let's do
stream
it.
is continuing. Yes, so Jurassic World Live 2019 after Fallen Kingdom comes out June 22nd. They obviously want the public consciousness to remain aware of the property as they prepare for the third film. We have no idea who's going to direct it, if Trevor will still be involved, like writing, or if they'll bring back J.A. Bayona, the guy who did A Monster Calls, which we loved so damn much, who is actually directing this new film that comes out in June. You were telling me, you're like, this sounds fun as hell, man.
It did. You know,
Yeah.
I think it'd be... I love the idea of doing... Because you know why? Because it's going to have to be the epitome of practical effects. Mm-hmm. It's live stage. You can't do digital After Effects, so it's got to be really awesome-looking dinosaurs for live stage.
Especially if they're going to do 40-foot size dinosaurs and trying to make them like real to scale and stuff like they talked about in the press release.
Right.
So, yeah. I think it's okay. It seems like glorified dinosaurs on ice, but I guess I'm okay with it.
Yeah, guys, regarding the comments, sorry I didn't do it until later. I freaking forgot I could do it now. So if that ever happens in a live stream, let us know. If it's a live stream like this from the computer rather than over by the books, we can put in the comments. So just remind me. Go ahead.
So Rushmore is apparently the funniest comedian in the chat, Britt. I gotta say, he's like, I want Brittany and Fuego to sing "I Got You, Babe" because she would be Sunny and I would be Cher. Wait for it. Wait for it. Man, give this guy a medal.
Yeah,
girl, or
I like that
whatever
one.
the fuck it is.
I like it. I like it.
I'm actually fine with not living this down. We're actually planning to make a GIF, which is going to be the breaking of the whittled chair, which Amanda from Channel Sundown can mention that she sat on and was like, I don't think this chair feels very safe. And then I'm the butt of the joke. I love you guys, though.
Eli, Ellie, whatever that is, it says what? I don't know.
Yeah. If you weren't there, you wouldn't know.
All right, Fuego, let's wrap this up.
Father Callahan, I love it.
Let's get this finished up.
Obviously, a Hail to Stephen King fan. Anyway, last story is one for a game that neither of us have played.
Nope, haven't played Dead by Daylight yet.
I know, and somebody brought it up in the live chat for the 200th episode, which if you guys want to see me break a chair, watch the 200th episode.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. The 200th podcast was our live stream tonight.
It's forever.
Yeah, here's the remnants.
Yes, I know.
The busted chair.
Yeah.
And the jacket.
I just wanted to take off my pants and jacket, okay? And it didn't happen. Didn't happen. Thank you, Trey. But yeah, so there's a new DLC. It came out January 24th for Saw. Saw for Dead by Daylight? Yeah, that's right. Something like that. You're like looking at me like, dude, I don't even play this shit.
Nope, I don't know.
Let's just finish that.
No, they had Michael Myers. They had Leatherface.
No, they had. Did they have Freddy? Or did they?
I don't know if they ever added Freddy or not.
I know they've had a lot of the icons, but so they just added this new map, which is the Gideon meat plant. They also added the pig mask villain with the reverse bear trap and all this other stuff. So I mean, that's obviously a game that is going hard in licensing these formidable properties and competing with the Jason game, kind of.
Trying to. They just released a trailer for the new Jason expansion pack, so we're gonna take a look at that later. But yeah, guys, I am not. I might play Dead by Daylight, but I don't really care that much. I only played the Jason game once. Everyone else on the channel seems to like it more than me. I thought it was just okay, but it's another situation where people that just have all day to play the game are going to be so much better that I just don't like online multiplayer games. I just don't like them. I don't care if they're horror themed or not.
Yeah, I'm
just
honestly
don't like them.
More of a couch guy myself, couch play or whatever the hell they call it, I mean, that goes back to like the N64 and days where you're playing GoldenEye and Mario Kart and stuff like that, and actually interacting with your friends as you're playing and talking shit to each other and everything. Now everything is so impersonal with this online play, damn it. So, yeah, there was a few other notable mention stories. There is a Stephen King Pet Sematary audiobook that Michael C. Hall, Dexter himself, is going to be narrating. That comes out March 27th, and then you guys can look forward to a Children of the Corn Runaway release on March 13th, as well as a trailer reaction from us.
We're going to be doing a trailer reaction tonight. We got a lot of trailer reactions still to record.
Yeah, but it's already
8:23 as we are, so we got to get rolling, guys. Yeah. Sorry about the technical issues. I blame Channel Sundown's Amanda for passing us the digital STD that is bad internet.
Ew.
That does not sound fun.
That sounds gross. Digital STDs. It's coming, guys. Trust me.
Case in point. It's coming, guys. Digital STDs. All right. Thanks very much for watching. Funny. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
Gracias, Jaime Fuego. And one last shout out. If you guys want to help Joe Bob Riggs from Monster Vision get his show back on Shudder, please make videos and tweet at The Real Joe Bob about how much you love that TNT show, because it's great.
Oh no. OCD Horror says your pain has yet to end if you are watching those trailers. No. All right, we're also going to be watching Deep Blue Sea 2's trailer, so hopefully that'll be better. Anyway, thank guys.
Chase hates everything.
Until next time, remember, stay scared. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bad internet.